Hello, and thank you for joining Connie's Crazy World. Well, actually, you're in my kitchen right now, so I guess it's Connie's Crazy Kitchen. It is January. Today's actually January 2nd. I didn't video this yesterday, even though I probably should have, but I got the light on trying to make me look like I don't live in Michigan. Does it look like I'm sun-kissed? Okay, sorry. Um, Going ahead and talking about the Three Rivers and Sutton's Days pantry challenge, which I'm all about. I'm all for it. Let's bring on this pantry challenge because, as you saw last time, my pantry is a mess. And so I'm starting off with my refrigerator, my upstairs refrigerator and freezer, trying to clean those out first. So New Year's Eve, had a great time with friends at the cabin, and I made 3 different dips. I had nacho cheese, and I had spinach artichoke, and I had it was called cracked chicken, where it's chicken and bacon and cream cheese and ranch dressing, ranch seasoning. Well, I had quite a bit of them left over, well, because I made too much. That's what I do. So I definitely have to make work on those. So working on my little cheat sheet here of what I'm going to do. This is my last week, and then this is this week as I'm watching the Lions game. Yay, they won. So this is what I did. Yesterday I pulled out some hamburger meat, actually pulled out 2 pounds because I wanted to have extra so we could have some for lunch and leftover, so I didn't have to cook so much. Made up some hamburger meat, so we had leftover nachos with the hamburger meat in. So that's basically what we had yesterday. I did make up some quinoa because I'm going to do some taco bowls for myself for lunch for the week. So that'll be good. And then the chicken crack. What I did is I went ahead and I made some homemade rolls, and I went ahead and cut them like sliders and put the chicken in there and baked them with butter and garlic on them. Pull one out for you here. And we had this for lunch today, and I have a lot of them left for more lunches or snacks. Cute little sliders. For the spinach and artichoke dip, what I'm planning on doing is I have in the refrigerator some cheese tortellinis. And I thought I would go ahead and make a cheese tortellini and use the spinach and artichoke dip with some broth and make it into a nice pasta. And then, so that was what I had planned, really. And then I've got this Italian sausage that I didn't use last week. But when I was in my pantry pulling something out, I noticed I have an acorn squash that was going to be used or it's going to go bad. And I had that Italian sausage. Well, so I'm thinking, and then I went ahead and I was looking in my refrigerator and I have an open jar of spaghetti sauce. So I roasted up the acorn squash, as you can see kind of back there. Let's see if we can, no, it's not. You can see right back there we got an acorn squash, and my Italian sausage is sitting out, and my leftover spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and put the spaghetti sauce and acorn squash and mix it all together, and it'll make a really good sauce with the Italian sausage, and I'll put it over some sort of pasta for dinner tonight. And then I also realized I have a whole bunch of old bread. It's day-old bread, and I'm trying to decide what to do with it. I saw Three Rivers had their French toast bake for breakfasts, and I think I'm going to do that, but I realize I only have 3 eggs, and I need like 18 for that. So I guess I am going to have to go to the store and get some eggs, but for the most part, I think we're doing pretty good. So that's what my plan is for this week of the pantry challenge. The other thing I did while I was watching football last night, because I love football, is I did the year review. I know Sutton's Days has this as their pantry. Well, I did it for a little bit of everything because I needed to journal what I needed to do and start getting myself back on track. So some of the things that was um, to my top accomplishments, I used my pressure cooker for the first time. It's my mom's, but she never uses it, so I've stolen it. Um, I installed 4 raised beds last year and got the dirt and everything in them and planted stuff in them. Wasn't successful because I wasn't here, but we'll get to that in setbacks. Um, and I do have 2 more beds that I don't have dirt in yet, but they're in place now, and I'm starting to fill them with cardboard and kitchen scraps and stuff like that. Um, the other thing, another accomplishment I had, I planted garlic this fall. Wasn't a lot, but you got to start somewhere, right? I've never planted garlic. I eat a ton of garlic, and I don't know why I've never planted it. Oh, another thing is I've never successfully made dinner rolls, and been watching and found a dinner roll recipe that is amazing. I will link it below. It's from a YouTuber that I love. Um, and the other thing I did was I did make homemade vanilla and gave Christmas presents out this year. Amish friendship breads, all different type of things. So that was good. Some of my other highlights personally, I did get to spend 4 weeks working in Florida this year, hoping to do it again. Took a great family vacation with my mom and dad in Branson, Missouri. And I got my health back. I was having a lot of health issues, had surgery in November, and energy's coming back, starting to feel better. So yeah, everything's doing great. Some of my setbacks, like I said, I wasn't home with my new beds. Watering system broke, and Mark didn't notice it. I told him it was all set. He didn't have to do anything. And yeah, I lost pretty much my whole garden. But that's okay, because I learned from that I could grow broccoli and cabbages in the fall, and I had a wonderful harvest with those, and I've never done anything like that before. And the other thing was, my health was so bad, I could hardly do anything outside. I could hardly do anything. I didn't get to swim all year long because I had a pick line in trying to get my nutrients back up, and so I couldn't swim. So yeah, it was a really disappointing summer for me in fall. But some of the real things I've wanting to start working on, and I realized I need to, is eating from the pantry. That's why I'm doing this pantry challenge. Is because I gotta use up what I have, learn what we need, so that we could stop eating so much processed food. Processed food is killing us, and I know it is. And I think everybody does. And some of my priorities for this year, it's really fun, is a productive garden, a lot more meal planning, which is why I'm here working on them, doing it every week, saying, okay, what do I have in here? Let's get some ideas on. I might not go with what I had, because originally I had Italian sausage with my feta that's in there and those little cherry tomatoes, because I have some in the freezer to go in there and bake it. But the squash and spaghetti sauce that was in there is more important. So we're going to use that up first, and we'll do that maybe next week or the following week. Some of the other things is I grow a lot of herbs. I never use them. Why? They make your food taste so much better. And it's just planting trees, which I'm actually getting ready to go outside. Mom and I had bought some trees. And we planted in front of we have a circle drive that we share, and in front of there we have a shared area, and we're on a pretty busy road, so we're trying to get some more trees there. And we had gotten some and put it halfway across that area. They're just these little trees from Home Depot. We got them really cheap, but they're spruce, so they're going to cover the area good. And so I want to go ahead and get those in the ground, the rest of them, because we went ahead and got 5 or 6 more. And I'm just going to take I got this little drill. I'll go ahead and make a cute little video. And it's not a lot of work, because the drill does all the work for me, drilling the holes. So I'm going to go out and do that in just a second. I'm going to go out and spend probably 15-20 minutes doing that. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and let everybody know what my plans are for the year this week, on what I'm going to do for the challenge, and just want to see what you're doing to go ahead and work on your pantry, using up the stuff you have. What are you doing for your meal prep for the week? I need some more ideas. So go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're planning for this week and what you're using up out of your pantry, so maybe you can give me some ideas for the future. Thanks a lot and have a great day. And thanks for joining Connie's Crazy World. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.